Okay, welcome to session 27 of Biz Freedom Blueprint. And what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about keeping the aces in their places. And what that means is that everybody has their own specific strengths and skills. Are you working to your skills and making sure that you're doing everything that you enjoy and love and you're good at, and allowing other people to do the rest? Because the truth is, if you want to grow your business to the level that you desire, to your greatest desire, it's not going to be able to do, you're not going to be able to do it yourself. And the whole truth is that this is, to be frank, this is where I want to be. I want to be sitting out on the beach enjoying the wonderful blue waters, and I'd love to be able to dive out there as long as there's not any sharks or anything in the water. But this is where I'd rather spend my time than stuck in a cubicle, or to be stuck in my business wondering where my next customer is coming from. So let's talk about the power of outsourcing and being able to keep you working within your strengths. So you're going to have to ask yourself, what are your strengths? Now, there's a lot of wonderful strength assessment centers there. I actually went to if you go to a website, www.strengthsfinder.com, they have a wonderful book and assessment that's going to allow you to really dig deep and understand what your strengths are and what you bring to your business, and what you should be doing, because you need to work out what you love. Because if you work out what you love, you never work a day in your life. You know, if you're going to be able to if you still want to put in 50, 60 hours a week, you really should, because that's what you love to do, and that's what's going to bring you the best results, and that's what's going to give you the freedom that you want, is the freedom to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. But understanding your strengths is going to also be able to find out what your weaknesses are too, and being able to really know where you need to spend your time. So focus on what you do best, outsource the rest. Okay, create the time for yourself that you deserve. Now, how do you do that? Well, create yourself a virtual office space. You know, nothing says that all your help has to come in the form of hiring employees, or of finding the right person to pay them. You don't have to do that in today's day and age. There are times where you can find the help you need over the internet. Like if it's just a matter of simple data entry, or of doing some confirm emails, or of reviewing research information because you don't like doing that, or of filing or sorting. You can do, in today's data age, you can hire yourself a virtual assistant over the internet. Now, this is somebody who's like a stay-at-home mom, or a skilled employee that wants to be able to freelance, and what they'll be able to do is to put in those hours, and you just basically pay them over the internet, and they're doing everything out of their own home. And this is great because they all work as contractors. You don't need to worry about paying specific legal fees or payroll taxes. You're basically just hiring a service to be able to take care of this stuff for you. Okay, you can even outsource your customer service. Like if you have a phone center that you want people to be able to call in, you don't even have to do that. There are certain companies that will handle your customer service. So say you're a writer and you just love to write information on your products. You can do that and hire a call center that will handle your incoming calls. Right? Or say you're somebody who just loves to be out consulting and working with people. Get yourself a customer service or a call center that will book all your appointments for you. That will handle all that administrative part of your business, so you can focus on spending that time with your customers and do what you love. A webmaster is important because, yes, we need to have additional upgraded content. Yes, we need to release it on a regular basis, but you don't need to do that all yourself. For going over to specific freelance sites, you can find webmasters that are affordable, that will do the work and upload it for you, and you conduct an entire business online. And there's actually freelance companies that'll make sure that you don't that you get your product delivered, that you don't get taken advantage of, because they will hold everything in escrow and do all the payments and stuff for you. You want to outsource your copywriting. You know what? You could spend 24 hours a day, every day of the week, learning the art of copywriting, of writing the proper advertisements. The people that write copy are incredibly skilled, are incredibly knowledgeable, and have to do hours and hours and hours of research and studying to be able to make that work for you. You can outsource a copywriter and spend, sure, if you spend thousands of dollars, you might spend thousands of dollars, but they can take your product and service and sell it over and over and over again for and make 10 times more than you invest in them. Look for different ways to freelance specific tasks. Like there's a number of companies. You take a look at, say, your phone company. They freelance their service and their installations. Do you actually have to service what you sell? Like just pretend you're a pool cleaning company and you go out there and you service maintenance and clean pools. Well, do you need to do that, or are you going to focus on the art of bringing in the business and selling the business and creating recurring revenue and allowing somebody else to come in and be the company to go out and clean the pool, and you make and you make profits on it? Now, we've talked about different ways to bring in virtual help and to outsource without having to have employees. Now, employees will, as long as they're multiplying your efforts, are valuable, but you want to make sure that you're not the one stuck going in and spending them. Remember, we're talking about business freedom. Right? So for more information on this advanced section, go to and order the advanced DVDs at bizfreedomblueprint.com. In this section, you're going to find 7 ways to find the perfect virtual help. Now, we still have 3 more days left in our 30-day program. There's some very exciting new topics coming out that are going to talk about business automation, and please stick around till the end of the 30th day. There's going to be a real specific great opportunity for you, and you'll find out at that time. So until then, take care. Yours for more often. My name is Peter Townsend.